Welcome back to another episode of Exploring Whiskeys. Again, I'm Eric.
And I'm Kevin, and today we are continuing our exploration of the lineup.
Of the benchmark.
Of the benchmarks. So, Buffalo Trace, owned by Sazerac, all that kind of fun stuff. They released a lineup of benchmark bourbons, 2000, I think. I think it was 2020.
Yep.
I think that's when it was. So, when they did that, they released 5 new releases of the benchmark. We've already done 2. This is number 3, and this is the single barrel edition. Not a whole lot of information about these other than on the Buffalo Trace website. Only the best barrels are selected and bottled at 95 proof.
Which is really weird to think about for benchmark.
You did so benchmark actually being at 95 versus the 80 that the regular version comes out in is one weird part. But it's a single barrel that you then decided to proof down to 95. Also,
you gotta stretch
odd.
It. You gotta stretch it.
It's also odd. It is straight bourbon, and to my knowledge, there is not an age statement on here, so it should be 4 years old, at least, as they say. And that's basically all we know about this.
This one's it's just a smidge more expensive than the other two. The other ones are around 17. This one's just in the low 20s.
Yeah, this one cracked 20.
Yep.
They're all give or take around 20, though.
Yep.
Now, let's see. Single barrel. So, who did the selecting, I guess, is the question, right?
I get like a raisin.
I get some kind of red fruit, yeah. Weirdly, like it's
Caramel.
a weird red fruit.
Those first two, and it was just heavy caramel. Now I'm just getting fruit.
Like red licorice, almost. Like
Yeah,
it's steering towards kind of artificial red fruit.
But decent nose.
No, it's not. It's not. You gotta love the double negative. It's not unenjoyable. But caramel and then some kind of Swedish fish going on.
Ooh.
Yeah, palate?
Yeah. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
And then it turns to sweet, like just real sweet, and a nice little burn on the back.
Do you remember those the Fireball jawbreakers?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
It's not a super aggressive cinnamon, but the cinnamon note with a lot of sugary notes is kind of more what I'm thinking. I used to eat those things like they were going out of style.
This one seems to have more to it.
Yeah.
Than
There's more body. We did the small batch, and we did the top floor.
Those both were, if I remember, kind of thin. This one seems to have a
little. Well, the top floor had a little bit more. There's more to it, like flavor depth, but it was thin because it was only like 86 proof.
Yeah.
The small batch, the proof came up, but the profile was really shallow. Like there wasn't much to it. It was very shallow. Yeah, now we're starting to get into we got a depth, we've got a good proof, we've got, I know it's 22, but so far, this is winning.
Yeah, I would agree. I really
sweet
like the
fruit
heavy
notes, crazy.
cinnamon in the front, then it just gets sweet. It just kind of hangs around your tongue.
That's exactly, like it's like a crazy cinnamon spice, and then it just gets sweeter and sweeter and just kind of sits there.
That sweetness is almost, for me, like the center of like a cowtail.
The cream,
The
like vanilla
caramel,
cream
the
stuff.
vanilla cream.
Okay, yeah, I could go down the vanilla cream side. Yeah. And there is a little bit of a oak note, but it's very mild, and it's not a heavy note. See, that's why I wanted to reserve my opinion, because I think each one each one is obviously different. I'm very interested to see which one becomes our favorite. But so far, I like 95 as a solid proof. Like you can do stuff with 95. Like, you can actually make that into a cocktail if you wanted to. Like, it's not super light.
Yeah, I think you said only the best barrels are selected for this special Kentucky Spirit Bourbon Whiskey. While every barrel is unique, each reflects the utmost standard for the finest taste and most smooth finish with every pour.
Smooth, which I know people in the bourbon community do have an issue with that word. Like it's, smooth is not very descriptive. But I will say for 95 proof, it drinks nicely. Like there's not a sharpness, there's not a burn. It drinks really nicely, but there's depth in the drink, which is nice.
I took away the fruit for me. Right.
It's still kind of there.
It's just not as forward.
It's not as aggressive. Yeah. Yes, right. That I agree with. But then there's like vanilla note, brown, maybe towards brown sugar. Yeah, it could be a little bit more brown sugar than vanilla. But that fruit note's still in there.
Well, it's muted.
Yeah, water did not do that any favors.
No.
It kind of took away all the good things we were saying about the fact that it was a little bit more...
You got thin.
Body to it. Yeah, a few drops of water made that just kind of turn into, thin.
Thin, but then like the cinnamon sweet, instead of getting one and then the other, it was just all together.
Yeah. Yeah. Water did not help that.
No.
That was weird. That's probably one of the weirdest changes with the addition of water that we've had. Heavy up. More whiskey to water. I put too many drops in. Neat was better.
Right now.
It got back.
It's trending back.
Yes, it's back to life. Now the flavors have separated again, and there's a nice little warmth from... Actually, now there's a nice little warmth.
Yep.
Got a little warmth coming through. It's not like a full hug by any means, but there was a warmth to that sip.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed the heavy cinnamon up front, and then just that vanilla cream, and then the warmth.
So, definitely neat.
Oh yeah.
And so far, the best of the three that we've had. We still have the bottled and bond and the foolproof.
Yeah.
So last episode, we were trying to figure out what the foolproof is. So the foolproof, Buffalo Trace has a fun thing with their foolproofs because they do the same thing with their Weller foolproof. Foolproof is defined as the whatever proof they put it in the barrel.
Okay.
And that's the reason why I was like, oh, it's probably like 115, don't they? Benchmark is put in at 125.
Okay.
So the foolproof is 125.
Okay.
So that's going to have a kick. Because if it's anything like that and then at 125, that's going to have a kick. But the cinnamon note, it's going to taste a little like Booker's, I would think. 125 with a strong cinnamon note. But I never got cinnamon from the other two.
No, but Booker's, you also get the heavy peanut
note, yeah.
A good pour.
That's very nice. Definitely neat. But I like the sweet profile. I like the little bit of oak, the cinnamon spice, the baking spice coming through. Like there's a lot of nuance. There's more complexity. There's layers.
There's way more to this one.
It's Shrek. Like an onion. I got layers.
I mean, you can't go wrong with either the three we've done so far. Especially for the price.
They are all great values.
Again, you just got to be able to find them.
Unfortunately, they are only available in Indiana and select stores in Kentucky and the distillery, I think, is the other place.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Really wish they would open up at least in, go to Tennessee,
whatever
Kentucky.
states Kentucky touches. Again, great value.
Yeah.
Solid pour. Yeah. $22. You can't go wrong.
No.
Mid 95 proof.
Great. No, I'd rather spend the $22 to grab this than the $17 to grab one of the other ones. So, spend a couple extra bucks, get the 95. I'm still reserving judgment until we do the bottled and bond and the foolproof.
So when we do the last one, we'll have the whole lineup out, and
we'll shuffle the bottles up
around
and say, here's our order.
Yep.
I like it.
Okay. Third one in the books. 2 more to go.
Yep.
Those will be coming out here
soon.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for those. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this review. Again, if you can find this, if you're traveling through Kentucky or Indiana, it's definitely worth picking up.
Absolutely.
Really, any of the 5.
Yeah.
Any of the 5, especially for the money.
They're all a great value. It's going to be which flavor profile you prefer is really what it's going to come down to.
Or you just
And
want,
proof.
Do you want something low, just an easy sipper, or do you want something that's got a little more
body
bite
to it,
body, or the next 2 that are going to be higher proof?
Yeah.
Is that in your wheelhouse?
Yep, exactly.
But again, you can't go wrong with any of them.
No.
So, well, we hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, as always, we really would encourage you to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
And while you're down there, subscribe. We put out content like this twice a week. You will listen to us talk about new whiskeys we've found, tried, and whatever.
Yeah, we're always looking for suggestions too. We'd love to go out on the hunt, especially in our travels, and bring stuff back that we can't get here in the Nashville area.
Yeah.
So,
which happens a lot.
Yep. Drop us a note. Let us know what to keep our eye out for when we travel.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it.
So, well, thanks for joining.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.